Hi. So today we're going to just talk about some basic shit that I've already talked about multiple times in multiple videos on multiple platforms. Because I guess we need a little refresher, and I'll give y'all the benefit of not needing to scroll through everything in order to find a relevant video like this one. Sex is unchangeable and biological, so that means that you're born with it and you cannot change it, period, the end. You can definitely, though, however, if you like, get some surgeries that mutilate your genitals and some surgeries that mutilate the rest of your body and change your name and be better off pretending you're your opposite sex, but ultimately you're still going to be your same sex because, like I just said, you can't change your sex. There's just no changing that, and I'm not even sorry about it because it's just a fact of life. And this liberal attitude of people just being like, why don't you just let people do whatever they want, is literally the exact reason why Title IX has been erased. That's why Joe Biden erased Title IX, because morons like you think that you can change your sex. So now we have biological boys competing with biological girls in girls' sports, but I mean, are we ever going to have sports again as a nation for kids in schools? I don't know. I don't think most kids are in school right now, but I'm just saying it did happen before Rona, was that boys were in fact taking scholarships from girls because they were competing in their sports, and they were allowed to because they identify as girls. So we're going to take self-identification over reality. And that's a real problem. Like, what other madness are we going to openly consent to if that bullshit's going on? It's a real problem. So, women, as a class of people, have been too lazy for too long, and that's why we're in this pickle right now, that Title IX was canceled, because women are too busy pandering to men. And I just want to say that coddling is not nurturing. Coddling is, in fact, not loving. Coddling is bad for us. And we ought to get the fuck away from coddling, because it's not gotten us anywhere good. It's only gotten us to bad places, and only more terrible things are going to happen now that everyone thinks coddling is nurturing, thinks coddling is loving. It's really embarrassing, calling someone by their preferred pronoun or their imaginary sex is coddling, okay? Period, the end. It's not loving. Is it loving to tell someone that their reality isn't their reality? It ain't. Let me tell y'all something about that show, American Idol. What they would do on that show is they would make sure to only put people who were either really bad or really good for the auditions. Okay? But what they would do in the pre-audition phase, before you got to audition in front of the judges, was they would have you audition in front of producers or whatever, right? So you'd audition in front of them, and if you were really bad, they would lie to your face and be like, wow, you're so good. oh my gosh, how long have you been singing? You're so good at singing. To people who were really bad. So that they would feel good about embarrassing themselves when they got into the judge's room so that they would be good television. That's what we're doing to these youth who claim that they're not the gender, not the sex that they actually are. Okay? It's rude. You're disregarding reality. You are facilitating a fantasy, most likely in your own life as well. I mean, let's be real here. Most women are hops, most women wear makeup, and that engenders you to perpetuate insanity, because it's insane to wear makeup as a woman if it's not a job requirement for you. It's insane to wear makeup on a daily basis. It's insane to tell people their biology isn't their biology. Like, I'm 5'6". Plenty of people are taller than me. It's not mean of someone who's taller than me to say you're shorter than me, to me, because it's a fact. And it's not mean of me to say I'm taller than you to someone I'm taller than. Like, what fucking world are we living in that you can outright, it's seen as kind to outrightly coddle and embarrass someone? That's not the world I want to live in.